My beloved child, listen closely to the voice that is reaching you in this moment, because nothing in your life is happening without a reason. Today I am pulling you toward a truth that has been hidden in the shadows around you. You have felt something unusual in the air, a strange heaviness around your home, a sudden wave of restlessness in your spirit. You have felt it without understanding where it is coming from. And now, my beloved child, it is time for you to know. Someone has been using your address, not just your physical address, but the address of your energy, your presence, your name, your identity, your silence, and your kindness. You have been wondering, why am I feeling drained? Why do I sense someone watching my life from a distance? Why do I feel disturbed even when nothing bad is happening around me? My beloved child, the reason is simple: someone has connected themselves to the doorway of your life without your permission. Someone who has no authority, no purity, and no sincerity has been trying to enter the space that belongs only to you. They have been walking in the invisible hallways of your destiny as if they have the right to be there. They have been using your address as a place to hide their own fears, their own lies, their own shadows. You must understand something very important today. Your address is not only the place where you live. It is the place where your energy rests. It is the place where your blessings arrive. It is the place where your angels come looking for you. It is the place where your prayers gather and rise like light. And someone has been trying to step into that sacred space because they believe you will never know. They think your heart is too innocent, too forgiving, too unaware to catch what they are doing. But my beloved child, nothing stays hidden forever. Not in front of me, not in front of destiny, and not in front of the energy that protects you. This person, whether they are someone you know, someone who once walked beside you, or someone who watches you silently, they have been using your address to escape their own consequences. They have been trying to attach themselves to your identity because your energy is stronger than theirs. They see that your blessings are rising. They see that you are chosen. They see that your path is opening while theirs is collapsing. And instead of working on themselves, instead of facing their own truth, instead of repairing their own life, they decided to try using yours. Beloved child, you have to understand the depth of this. This is not just physical. This is spiritual. Your life holds a light that reaches far beyond what you see. You carry something rare inside you, something that others notice even when you try to hide it. Your soul is like a house with many windows, every window glowing, every window shining, every window inviting healing and hope. And the one who is using your address, they are like a shadow standing outside, trying to sneak into that light without being seen. They used your address because they know your name carries a blessing. They used your address because they know your destiny is protected. They used your address because they know you are watched over. They used your address because they know that when you feel something is wrong, angels immediately rise to shield you. They used your address because they were running from the truth of their own mistakes, their own guilt, their own karma. They thought your address would hide their actions. They thought your address would protect them from exposure. They thought your address would become their shelter. But they forgot something, my beloved child: your address is guarded. Your angels have been standing at your invisible doorway, watching everything. They have seen this person's intention, their movements, their motives. They have watched them approach your life with the wrong heart. They have watched them try to enter what does not belong to them. They have watched them whisper your name in places where your name should never be taken. And now your angels are stepping forward, revealing everything, because the time for truth has come. You might be wondering, but why me? Why would someone choose my address? Why would someone try to use my identity? Beloved child, because your soul is pure. Because your energy is open. Because your nature is soft. Because you trust. Because even in your pain, you love with sincerity. And such people who carry emptiness, fear, jealousy, or desperation, they always look for someone like you. They look for someone with a heart that doesn't know how to harm. They look for someone whose presence feels safe. They look for someone who shines without trying. They look for someone whose blessings are flowing. This person sees your blessings rising. They see the shift happening in your life. They see opportunities forming around you. They see doors opening for you that never opened for them. They see that the universe favors you because of your honesty, your patience, your suffering, your loyalty, your kindness. And it scares them. It scares them so much that instead of healing themselves, they tried to merge with your life from the shadows. They tried to attach themselves to your destiny through your address. They even tried to speak on your behalf somewhere, my beloved child. They tried to use your presence to influence something that had nothing to do with you. They tried to hide behind your blessings to avoid facing their own storm. They tried to use your name as a shield, hoping that the universe would not notice. But the universe always notices. Destiny always notices. I always notice. Nothing done in the dark stays in the dark forever. I want you to remember this: you are not in danger, but you are being awakened. You are being shown the truth so that you do not keep your doors open for those who walk with hidden intentions. You are being shown the truth so that you stop carrying people who would never carry you. You are being shown the truth so that you understand your value, your power, your identity, your energy. Your address is sacred because you are sacred. And whoever has tried to misuse it, their actions are returning back to them, even as I speak to you. You will begin to see signs. You will start noticing small things that confirm what I am telling you. A sudden message. A sudden mistake from them. A sudden shift in their behavior. A sudden exposure. A sudden feeling in your heart that whispers, "Now I understand." Because my beloved child, the truth is surfacing. The curtain is lifting. The shadows cannot hide anymore. You have carried confusion for a long time. You have wondered why you felt distant from your own life sometimes. You have wondered why your energy felt scattered, why your peace felt interrupted, why your thoughts felt cloudy. And now you know why. Someone was pulling on your address from the silent corners of their life. Someone was trying to enter your energy without your awareness. Someone was trying to access your blessings without earning them. Someone was trying to live under your protection without respecting you. But now the light is rising. Now your angels are cleaning your path. Now your spirit is waking up. And now, beloved child, you are being guided toward a deeper truth that will not only protect you, but transform you. And this is only the beginning. My beloved child. Breathe softly and come closer, because part 2 begins exactly where your heart was left standing. The truth is still unfolding, and the whisper of revelation is not finished yet. You have just learned that someone has been using your address, your identity, your energy, your blessings, without your permission. But now, my beloved child, we go deeper into the hidden layers that were kept away from your sight. You must understand that the person who tried to enter your life through this invisible doorway did not act out of strength. They acted out of fear. They acted out of jealousy. They acted out of desperation. Their own life was slipping out of their hands, and instead of taking responsibility, they reached for the nearest brightness, and that brightness was you. They believed that attaching themselves to your address would cover their darkness. They believed that using your identity would give them the stability they never had. They believed that hiding behind your blessings would protect them from the consequences they were meant to face. But beloved child, destiny never lets anyone escape their own path for too long. What belongs to you can never be stolen, and what belongs to someone else can never be hidden under your name. And now the invisible world is shifting. Everything done behind you is being dragged into the light. There was a moment, one you didn't notice, where this person tried to speak on your behalf. They used your address to gain trust somewhere. They used your identity to influence someone. They wanted to appear more stable, more pure, more trustworthy than they actually are. They used you like a shield, believing no one would notice. But the universe noticed. I noticed. Your angels noticed. And now their illusion is collapsing piece by piece. My beloved child, your energy has been whispering to you all along, trying to warn you. That sudden restlessness you felt for no reason, that was your spirit trying to tell you something. That one night when you couldn't sleep, and your heart kept beating faster, that was the moment they were trying to access your energy. That one day when you felt drained and heavy, that was when they were pulling your address into their own chaos. But you didn't understand at that time. You brushed it off, thinking you were tired, stressed, or emotional. You thought it was normal. You never imagined someone would cross that boundary. But your soul knew. Your energy felt it. And your angels immediately stepped into action to protect you. Your angels blocked certain opportunities around that person. They created confusion for them. They made sure that their attempts to misuse your identity didn't go far. They covered your name in light so that it would not be touched by their intentions. They created delays that frustrated them and made them step back. Their plans were stopped, not because they gave up, but because your protection was stronger than their desire. But now, beloved child, something even more powerful is beginning, your awakening. You are slowly starting to see who carries pure intentions and who only pretends. You are beginning to understand why certain people around you behave strangely. You are starting to see through lies that used to fool you. You are becoming more sensitive to energy. You are becoming more aware of who feels safe and who feels draining. And this is not a coincidence. This is your spirit rising. This is your intuition strengthening. This is your divine protection sharpening your senses so that you will never again allow someone to enter your life through deceit. Beloved child, you have walked through life with a heart that trusts easily. You believe people because your soul does not know how to lie. You give chances because you want to see the good in everyone. You forgive even when you are hurting. You love deeply, silently, sincerely. But people who carry unhealed wounds see your softness as an open door. They see your kindness as an opportunity. They see your goodness as something they can take advantage of. And that is exactly what this person tried to do. They thought you would never find out. They thought the universe would never reveal the truth. They thought your peace would keep you blind. They thought your innocence would keep you asleep. But beloved child, you were never blind, you were protected. You were never unaware, you were shielded. You were never weak, you were chosen. And that is why the truth is coming to you now. This person is starting to feel the consequences of their actions. Their life is becoming unsettled. Their peace is cracking. Their lies are catching up to them. You may not see it directly, but it has already begun. The energy they tried to steal from you is slipping away from them. The strength they tried to borrow from your address is turning into confusion for them. The blessings they tried to access through your name are refusing to settle in their hands. Because blessings cannot be stolen. They can only be earned. And now, beloved child, something unexpected is happening. They are being exposed without you having to do anything. Someone around them is questioning their actions. Someone is noticing the inconsistency. Someone is starting to ask, why did you use their address? Why did you say their name? Why are you pretending to be someone you're not? The truth is chasing them, and they cannot outrun it anymore. But now, my beloved child, I must tell you something even deeper. Something that will shift your understanding completely. The reason this person tried to use your address is not only because your energy is powerful, but because they wanted access to something that belongs only to you. Something spiritual. Something sacred. Something they don't have, something they may never have. Your connection. Your guidance. Your protection. Your destiny. This person felt that you were being lifted spiritually. They sensed that you were rising into a new phase of life. They noticed that blessings began aligning for you. They saw that your intuition was strengthening. They saw that your energy was becoming more powerful than before. And they wanted a piece of that rise without doing the inner work that you did. They wanted shortcuts to the blessings you cried for, prayed for, waited for, and worked for. So they tried to take the path through your address, hoping that by attaching themselves to you, they would rise with you. But beloved child, spiritual elevation does not work like that. No one can rise through you. No one can climb using your light. No one can enter destiny through someone else's identity. And because they tried to enter your path through the wrong doorway, the universe is closing something important in their life. They may lose something they were trying to protect. They may be exposed in front of someone who trusted them. They may face a consequence that forces them to look in the mirror. They may be pushed into silence because their lies cannot survive anymore. And all of this, beloved child, is happening as a result of using your address. Your address carries truth. Their actions carry deception. And when truth and deception collide, only one survives, the truth. But do not fear. You are protected. You are guided. You are watched over. Your angels are cleansing your path right now. You may feel sudden peace after days of heaviness. You may feel your mind becoming clear. You may feel your heart becoming lighter. These are signs that your energy is being disconnected from theirs. This is the divine separation that protects you from further harm. And now, beloved child, something powerful is approaching in your life, something meant for you, something that will not be touched by their shadow. But before it arrives, you must hear the last and most important part of this revelation. My beloved child, come closer, because part 3 is the place where everything that was hidden finally becomes clear. You have walked through the shadow of someone using your address, your identity, your energy, your spiritual doorway, and now you are standing at the edge of truth, the moment where everything shifts. This final part will complete the revelation, seal your protection, and open the path that belongs only to you. My beloved child, listen with your heart. The one who tried to use your address did not realize that your soul is watched by forces far stronger than their intention. They forgot that when someone touches what is sacred, the universe reacts. They forgot that every lie carries a weight, and every false step creates a consequence. They forgot that light does not allow darkness to merge with it, not even silently, not even secretly, not even for a moment. You were chosen long before they ever entered your story. You were blessed long before they ever noticed your presence. Your energy carries something ancient, something powerful, something that cannot be duplicated, borrowed, or worn like a mask. And that is why their attempt failed before it even began. But now, my beloved child, something is happening inside them. Their conscience is shaking. Their mind is restless. Their heart is unsettled. They are realizing that they crossed a line they should never have approached. For days, they felt bold. For days, they felt confident. For days, they believed they were in control. But now destiny is whispering in their ear, and the fear is rising. They are being forced to face their truth. And whether they admit it openly or not, they are thinking of you in ways they never did before. They are wondering how much you know. They are wondering whether you can feel their actions. They are wondering if you are being guided. And you are, more than they can imagine. You are being guided by a force that protects you even when you are unaware. My beloved child, the threads that tied your energy to theirs are being cut one by one. This is why you may feel lighter suddenly. This is why your sleep may feel calmer. This is why your mind is becoming clearer. This is why your spirit feels like it is finally stretching its wings after being held down for so long. That heaviness that you carried without understanding, that weight was never yours. It came from the one who used your address. But that connection is breaking now. Everything they tried to pull from your life is returning to you. Every blessing they tried to access through your identity is coming back to its rightful owner. Every opportunity they tried to reach through your name is moving toward you with even more speed. My beloved child, the universe is restoring what was yours, multiplied, strengthened, purified. But that is not all. Now it is time for you to understand something more important than anything I have told you so far. The reason this situation happened was not to harm you. It was to awaken you. It was to make you see your value. It was to make you realize the power you carry. It was to teach you to trust your inner voice. It was to open your eyes to the people you allow into your space. Because, beloved child, for a long time you have given your heart to people who never deserved it. You have trusted those who only showed you half-truths. You believed in people who wore masks. You carried souls that were not meant to walk with you. You helped those who would never help you. You forgave those who never apologized. You stayed loyal to those who had already disconnected from you. And because your heart is so pure, you did not see their intentions clearly. But this incident, this misuse of your address, this unexpected spiritual interference, it was the final wake-up call. It was the universe telling you, my beloved child, it is time to rise. It is time to see. It is time to step into your power. You are entering a phase of life where you cannot afford to ignore your intuition anymore. You cannot afford to allow everyone into your circle. You cannot afford to be blind to energy. You cannot afford to be silent when your spirit speaks. You cannot afford to dim your light so others feel comfortable. You are rising into a higher frequency, and not everyone can follow you there. That is why the separation is happening. That is why the exposure is happening. That is why the truth is coming out. The universe is clearing your path because something destined, something powerful, something long awaited is approaching your life. My beloved child, you are stepping into a new chapter, and here is what is coming. Your peace is returning to you in waves. Your blessings are aligning themselves with your timing. Your intuition is becoming sharper than ever. Your confidence will grow without you forcing it. Your spirit will feel safe inside your own body again. Your energy will attract only those who resonate with your truth. Your path will begin to open in ways you never imagined. And the one who misused your address, they will learn a lesson that will change them forever. Not because you wished them harm. Not because you did anything against them. Not because you fought back. But because the universe itself stepped in for you. Because the angels who guard you took action. Because your destiny refused to be touched by the wrong hands. Beloved child, you may not realize this yet, but you are stepping into a phase where your name will be spoken with respect. Where your worth will be recognized. Where your presence will carry power. Where your energy will become unreachable to those who once tried to drain it. Your address, spiritually, energetically, physically, is being blessed again. Light is entering every doorway that was disturbed. Protection is being placed around every corner of your life. And the path that was once cloudy is becoming clearer with every breath you take. But before this chapter closes, I want you to hear one final truth, my beloved child. What happened to you was not a sign of weakness. It was a sign of your importance. People do not try to enter the lives of those who do not matter. People do not try to use the identity of those who carry no power. People do not try to hide behind the address of someone without destiny. They tried this because you are chosen. They tried this because you are blessed. They tried this because your light is stronger than you think. But the universe has returned everything to balance. You are safe. You are protected. You are rising. And the path ahead is yours, only yours. My beloved child, walk forward now. Your story is shifting. Your spirit is awakening. And your destiny is calling your name. My beloved child, the story continues, because your spirit is still being guided, and the revelation is not finished yet. Part 4 is not just a continuation, it is the deep unfolding of everything your soul needs to hear right now. Come closer, breathe slowly, and listen, because what I am about to tell you will connect all the pieces that were scattered inside your heart. My beloved child, now that the truth has been exposed and the shadows have been separated from your path, something new is beginning inside the person who used your address. You may think the chapter is over, but in reality, the consequence of their action has only just started. This person is not only facing the results of using your identity, they are facing the realization of who you truly are. They thought they could use your address quietly. They thought they could hide under your blessings. They thought they could take your name lightly. But now they are witnessing the depth of your spiritual protection, and it has shaken them from the inside. They didn't expect the universe to defend you the way it did. They didn't expect the divine to step in. They didn't expect their plans to collapse the moment they reached toward your energy. My beloved child, the fear they are feeling right now is not just fear of exposure. It is fear of truth. Fear of karma. Fear of losing something important. Fear of realizing that they targeted someone who was never ordinary. They are understanding that you are not just another presence in their life. You are someone spiritually chosen. Someone divinely guided. Someone protected by forces they cannot comprehend. And now, beloved child, guilt has entered their heart like a storm they cannot control. It is haunting them in ways you cannot see. They replay their actions in their mind, questioning why they did it. They are ashamed of the moment they whispered your address for their own benefit. They are shaken by how quickly everything fell apart. They are terrified of what will happen next, not because you will punish them, but because the universe is showing them exactly who they have wronged. This person is beginning to understand that the blessing they tried to take from you was never meant for them. The path they tried to step on was never theirs to walk. The light they tried to steal was never theirs to hold. And now, every step they take feels heavy, because they know they crossed a line that was protected by something sacred. But, my beloved child, do not let your heart become bitter. Do not let your soul become hard. Do not let pain turn you into someone you are not. The reason this happened in your life was not to break you, it was to raise you. It was to sharpen your intuition. It was to awaken your awareness. It was to make you stronger, wiser, more aligned with your purpose. This situation was allowed only because it would lead you to a transformation that was long overdue. You have always carried a heart that forgives too quickly, trusts too easily, and loves too deeply. But now, you are learning that love is not blind. Trust is not free. Forgiveness is not weakness. Your soul is finally understanding that your kindness must have boundaries. You cannot keep giving people access to your life simply because your heart feels soft. You cannot keep opening doors that were meant to stay closed. You cannot keep allowing energy into your space that does not match your truth. This awakening is the real blessing hidden inside the pain. My beloved child, you are entering an era of your life where your intuition will guide you before danger even comes near. You will feel the energy of a person before they speak. You will sense hidden intentions before they act. You will walk into rooms and know who carries kindness and who carries deceit. You will understand who approaches you with purity and who approaches you with need. This clarity is your gift. This awareness is your shield. And now something even more powerful is rising inside you, the understanding of your identity. You are realizing that you are not small. You are not weak. You are not unprotected. You are not invisible. You are not ordinary. Your address was targeted because your energy holds value. Your identity was misused because your spirit holds strength. Your blessings were chased because your soul carries light. But now destiny is redirecting everything back to you. My beloved child, let me tell you what the universe is preparing for you now. Someone new is being guided toward your life, someone who will respect your boundaries, honor your energy, and see the worth that others tried to steal. Someone who will approach you with sincerity, not motive. Someone who will see your light and not try to use it for themselves. Someone who will stand beside you, not behind your identity. Your path is being cleared for a connection that is meant for you. Your heart is being healed for a love that will never harm you. Your soul is being prepared for a future that will align effortlessly. But before that future arrives, the universe is finishing one last part of your cleansing, the return of your energy. Everything that was pulled from you, everything that drained you, everything that confused you, everything that made you feel heavy, is being returned now. Piece by piece, breath by breath. You may notice sudden moments of strength, sudden clarity, sudden confidence, sudden peace. These are not random changes. These are signs of the restoration taking place inside you. My beloved child, the one who misused your address is now standing in the place they tried to escape. Facing their own truth, facing their own karma, facing their own shadows. The universe is not punishing them, it is teaching them the lesson they refuse to learn through wisdom. They will understand, deeply and painfully, that what is built on a lie always collapses. What is taken without permission always returns. What is done in the dark always comes to the light. And you will rise from this with a grace that will astonish even you. Your blessings will grow. Your protection will strengthen. Your spirit will shine brighter. Your future will open wider. You will not carry fear from this situation. You will carry wisdom. You will not carry pain from this situation. You will carry strength. You will not carry mistrust from this situation. You will carry discernment. My beloved child, this story is not ending with loss. It is ending with power. It is ending with clarity. It is ending with healing. It is ending with you stepping into a version of yourself that was always waiting inside you. Walk forward now with your head raised. The shadows have been cleared. Your identity is protected. Your destiny is untouched. Your spirit is rising. And your address, your sacred, blessed, protected address, belongs only to you.